This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Boy oh boy, have I got some video for y'alls today. Some really great news and some really terrible news. So, we're going to be talking Louis Vuitton. Now, before we get to the really good and the really bad, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already here on YouTube. I am also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to all my patrons and members who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live. We got our live co-chatters in the chats. Thank you guys so much for co-chatting with us. I live stream every Saturday. Everybody's welcome to join in the conversation. Today we got a wonderful conversation, and I'm gonna get to the first really good news. And that would be that we have the lovely and incandescent FOXYLV with us in the Fashion Bunker. Hello, Foxy.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
I'm good. I just forgot to bend my chair. Hold on. Okay, we're good. How you doing, sweetie? You good?
I'm doing good.
So that was the good news, you guys. The good news, well, the two good news. One good news is that Foxy made it to join us in the live stream. Thank you so much, Foxy. I'm eternally grateful. Second good news is that Foxy's doing well. And third good news, you get a chance to follow this lovely lady on her social media, FOXYLV on the Instagrams. What was the other one? You also have Foxy's Den.
FOXYLV Den.
FOXYLV Den. Be sure to follow her there for her Louis Vuitton plethora of possibilities that you can have to also own one of those little pieces. You're going to find out how on FOXYLV's Den. And FOXYLV delivers the news on everything new Louis Vuitton. And this, unfortunately, Foxy, brings me to the bad news. The bad news is that Louis had yet another price increase. And before we get to it, I want to tell you guys, Foxy was right about the price increase already back then. Remember when we made the video and y'all came for her? Well, she was right. It's just that Louis changed their mind last minute, but the price increase was coming. So I want all of y'all to apologize to this lovely lady and quit being a nuisance to her. Now, Foxy, my dear, tell us all the news about the price increase. We are all going to cry with you.
It's bloody awful. Dude, the Poche accessories went up 32.9%. It is now over $1,000. It's $1,050 for Poche accessories. When I originally bought mine, it was $500.
So it's double. It's doubled in freaking price.
It's doubled. Yeah, this is it's insanity. I can't right now. I'm not happy with this price increase. I knew they were going to do a semi-big increase, but not this big. Most items went up 6% to 12% or more.
Okay, can you guide us through a couple of the, if you can? I don't want to. I don't know if you have like these lists and prices on you right now. Can you guide us through a couple of these increases? Do you have a couple of them in front of you?
Yeah, I wrote them all out, sweetie.
Go for it.
Okay. So we got like Speedy 25 went from 1,140 to 1,350.
What's that percentage?
That is 18.42%.
That's a lot for Louis, no?
That it is. The Speedy 30 went from 1,060 to 1,370, which is 18%.
Holy moly.
Let's see. The multi-Poche accessories went from 2,230 to 2,570.
I'm just listening and my limbs are falling off.
The mini Poche accessories was $445. It is now $540, which makes it just about the same price as the Christmas animation one that just came out.
Wow.
Poche accessories was $2,050 and is now $2,360. 15% increase. That's one of everybody's favorite bags, the Matisse.
Yeah.
Keepall bandolier was $2,100. It is now $2,360 for a 12% increase. Capucine BB was $5,350. It is now $5,950 for an 11% increase.
Oh my gosh.
Noe BB was $1,340. Went up to $1,480 for a 10% increase. The Cousin, which is pretty much a brand new bag, was $3,550. It is now $3,900.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you keep going. Keep going. I'm suffering.
Alma BB, which is another one of the favorites, was $1,480. It is now $1,620. Neverfull GM was $1,620. It is now $1,760 for an 8% increase. The Odeon PM, which literally just came out not that long ago, was $1,770. It is now $1,920. 8% increase.
Like $200 more or less.
Pretty much. Pretty much. The Palm Springs Mini was $2,140. It is now $2,300.
$300 increase more or less.
This is insanity. The brand new favorite that they just came out with, the leather one, they did a remake, was $2,680. It is now $2,840. With a 5.9% increase.
Jack Dean writes in the comments, consider my cosmetic pouch hopes crushed. Now, I think you're talking about the Poche Toilette, which I have here. Did that one go up in price? Do we know? Because it's not available online anymore.
Okay, so if anything is not available online anymore, it does not mean it's automatically discontinued. It means you can only purchase it in stores.
Right. But do we know if it went up in price?
It's not on my list.
But you got the list only because online, or you also have the list of stuff that's not online but in store?
Both.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So there's still hope, Jack. Jack.
It didn't pop up on my list, so.
Jack, Foxy just told us that it seems that the Poche Toilette did not go up in price, Jack. There's hope. Jack. Jack. Gwen Lee says, I can't even get the pochette. Oh, Gwen. People are so sad. But they're super happy that you're with us. Tim Park says, yay, Foxy. Jenny Young is saying hi to you. Oh, Tom says, prices keep going up, but quality keeps going down. Nicole Puppinchuk.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Nicole Puppinchuk says, come on, Foxy, yes! They all love you so much.
So, now the cool thing is, now that they just did the increase, you're going to see an increased supply of monogram items coming to the store in time for Christmas.
That's what you told me. You warned me about that in our last talk. That's exactly what you said, Foxy. You said to me, watch out. You see, right after price increase or right before the holiday season, they're going to, all that stock that they were hoarding, they're going to shove it out in shovels.
One of my stores just got in 30 Neverfulls.
Oh my God, 30 Neverfulls?
Yeah. They'd been out of them for months, and now they just got in a supply of 30 of them, and I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course the Neverfull you just told us a couple of minutes ago went up in price.
Of course. And they got in Pochette Matisse's. I saw a couple Palm Springs Mini.
Yeah.
So they're starting to come in.
And what's with the what's with the little round coin pouch? The coin kit, the little round one with the monogram. Did that one go up in price? What's it called?
The round coin purse?
Yeah, it's the little flat round one. Very simple, very basic piece, but beloved by so many.
Yes, but they remade it.
It's different now?
Yeah.
What? How is it now?
Have you seen the multi-pochette accessories?
Yes. Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing that dangles from it.
Yep. That's what they remade it into.
I don't know if I like that, to be honest.
I don't like it.
Yeah. But what about the clay, the little key pouch with the zipper?
I didn't see that go up in price. That one went up in price last time.
Yeah, yeah. So, they should be expensive now. Gwen Lee says the Christmas coin purses all look so terribly stitched.
They do. They really, really do.
They do, huh?
I got 2 of the mini pochettes, and I do have to say that it feels, the monogram feels very light, not durable. It doesn't feel, it's not good. It's not the greatest quality.
It's not, huh?
No. The chain is really lightweight, which I was like, really? You even skimped out on that?
Jam says, have the coin purses gone up in price as well?
Not that I saw.
Probably not, Jam. And Sharon says, I'm wanting the Neverfull, but it's not available on the Louis Vuitton website.
In store.
In store, Sharon, in store. Or call them. Sometimes, you know, when I call them, they're like, oh, we can look for you and see which store has it, or they can order it to you. It's all kind of, you know, there's that button when it says not available, but contact us to know more. You can contact them if you really, really want a Neverfull right after the price increase. If you really, really want one, contact them. I would. I mean, if you really, 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 really want one. Alina says, can you ask Foxy why I get the access denied page on Louis, on the Louis website for some items?
The 404 block?
Alina, are you getting the 404 block? It takes a while for the answer to arrive, but I'll read it to you, Foxy, as soon as the answer arrives. Katie says it's not even anymore. It pinches at the bottom. What pinches at the bottom? I don't know what I'm talking about here. Tom says, thankfully, Louis Vuitton hasn't released a thing in years that has given me FOMO. The last thing I bought from Louis was my pochette matisse in Marine Rouge. And I have all the Louis Vuitton I'm interested in. Well, good for you, Tom, but some of us are kind of still on our Louis journeys. So Jack says, FOMO, FOMO. Well, Jack, you can still get the toiletry pouch. It didn't go up in price, apparently. So there's still hope, Jack. Sharon says, thank you, Foxy, for looking for a pre-loved Neverfull for me the other week. You are very sweet, says Sharon Cole to you. She says thank you to you.
Aw, thank you, sweetie, for being nice.
Yeah, super sweet. No, Sharon is such a sweetheart. Wonderful, wonderful lady. Alina answers the question and says yes, the 404.
Okay, so do you know what item she was looking at? I'm in pain, I'm sorry.
No. Ask any question. It's good that we, you know, yeah, it's good. No, ask. You're not a pain at all. Are you kidding me? Thank you for being here. So, Alina, can you please tell us which items specifically were you looking for when you got the 404 error code or whatever code?
It could be a number of things. It could be that they've taken those items down. It could be that she has too many pages up and you need to X out of it completely and then restart the website and then check again. Or it could be that they've done something to your IP address. And you have to kind of change that. Sometimes they ban people.
Yeah, but she can see some items, not all. So I don't think that's a ban issue.
Then I'm guessing that it was probably just a few of those items. So I just need to know which ones they are.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's just going to take a minute. Alina's going to write them to us. In the meanwhile, Shop Queen comments, Louis Vuitton is so gross. Price increases every quarter, no matter how big or small, is ridiculous. I'm done. So many other fabulous things to spend money on than their played out fashion influencers get free.
I agree.
Gwen asks.
I love Louis, but even I'm buying less.
Yeah.
It's not worth it anymore.
No, you're buying. I'm also just buying the clue key pieces I love. You know, my toiletry pouches, my key pouch. I mean, I'm a sucker for the monogram. So all the classic heritage monogram pieces, I buy and rebuy when they get used. I buy them again. I just love them to bits. It's just a part of my life. So, but wait, okay, so Alina answered. She was looking, when she got the 404 code, she was looking for key pouch monogram and another key pouch, which was leather, but said Louis Vuitton on it, like a printed on it. But I get that a lot for items.
You get that a lot. That's weird. I would exit out of everything on your phone or your laptop or whatever and refresh and then try going and looking for it again.
She says, I could see another key pouch, which was leather, and actually I liked that one, and it was available, but these other ones were just access denied, which shocks me.
I'm looking at the key pouch right now, so I'm not denied, so it has to just be... Yeah, and the key pouch didn't go up either.
Yeah, Alina, Foxy can see it, so it must be your case. Computer specialist FOXYLV in the house, y'all. And
No.
Jack says, you two are doing more customer service for Louis than they do themselves. Well, Foxy definitely does. I'm just here because I love to talk to Foxy. I have my own journey to go on with the decision, I think, says Jack, about the toiletry pouch. Gwen says, can I ask you, Foxy, why some made in USA don't say made in USA anymore? I purchased an Ampliant item made in the USA, but there's no made in tag. It just says Louis Vuitton Paris.
So they were supposed to have taken all the made in tags out as of, what, January? It was earlier this year. There's one reason why they started doing that.
Yeah.
It's because everybody asks, where is it from? Because they want made in France. It's hilarious. It should still, like, if it's made in the USA, it should still come with that little paper tag that will say made of materials in the USA.
Right.
Or wait, what does it say? I just got one. I have one.
So Gwen, you're going to get a little paperlet, a little tiny paper inside the bag that's going to say where it's made. But if you lose the paper, you lose it all.
But you can usually tell that it's made in the USA, though.
How can you tell?
Oh, I don't know. I just look at it. You could just like tell. Oh, they did put it on the. They have a made in France tag on the mini pochette that I got. But it's just how it's constructed. Made in the USA is made like a tad. They don't do it the same as made in France. Things are a little bit tighter in Italy. I don't know. It's just some stupid things that you pick up.
Well, you guys, I have special insider info, and I'm sure Foxy knows this, but there is a chip inside of every bag now. They've implemented these hidden tiny Chanel, take a lesson. Chanel always, like, now Chanel started putting these chunky ass chips in their bags that take away half the space of the bag. Makes no sense whatsoever. Louis weaves them into the fabric. Did you know that, Foxy?
Oh yeah, you want to see where they're at?
No. I know where they're at, but the thing is, the chip actually tells you. So they took away the code. Okay, there's no more stamping of the date when the product was produced either, but the chip tells you where, when, and how it was produced. But you cannot access the information on the chip. You got to take the bag or the item to your Louis Vuitton store. These sales associates have an app that can scan the product on their phone. They scan it, see it, and all done. I don't know if there's a hacked version of that scanner app that we can also... Not yet? It would be cool if we could... Yeah.
And the CAs aren't supposed to scan bags to check for authenticity either, just an FYI.
Right. Well, I was at Louis just the other day, and my sales associate said, she said, actually these whole stamps, they were never made for authenticating. They were just internal information for us to know when what was produced, that they were not there for authentication purposes. Now we have these little chips inside that tell us where and what was produced. Also not really for authentication purposes, just for us to know so that we can track it back to which materials were used and which factory was produced, which leftover materials can be used in case it has to be repaired and stuff like that.
correct.
But for us, mere mortals, it's kind of cool to know that, you know, if it's an authentic bag, the chip is going to state information that is kind of good for us to know as well. But what is very interesting, my sales associate said, there are other things we use to authenticate the bag, not the stamp.
Stitching, the monogram, there's so many different things.
Yeah, and then I asked, like, oh, what are they? And then she's like, I can't tell you.
I can't tell you.
No, she's like, it's a secret. I was like, what can it be?
Well, technically, they don't really teach them how to authenticate anymore. They used to a long time ago. Back when I first started buying, they give them a class, but they don't do that anymore.
Chummy Vlog writes, I just started my Louis Vuitton collection this year. I'm just waiting for my capucines and I'm done. Hope so. But love all my Louis Vuitton purchases thus far. And Michelle Wilson says, what are Foxy's thoughts on the Pochette Coussin? The little one. Durable? Worth buying? Available now on the web in caramel. Or camel. Caramel.
Caramel. I think they're really trying to push that bag to be the new it bag. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not in love with it. I have one in front of me, actually.
Ooh.
In red. It's nice. This is not a bag that you can be ultra hard on, though, because it is softer leather. You can scratch this bag. You can get indents. So you do have to be semi-careful with it. If they did purple, I would die, and I would buy it in a heartbeat, but they have not done that.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Jam is asking you, does Foxy like any Chanel?
Foxy actually hates Chanel.
Why does Foxy hate Chanel? Dacob asks Foxy. I think you're gone from the mic.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Back in high school, I used to buy Chanel. I had vintage and I had new Chanel. We went to the San Francisco Chanel, my mother and I. They were supposed to fix my mother's vintage bag, and they sent it out to Paris. They had it for over 6 months. When they brought it back, there was a giant hole in it, and they didn't fix it. They made my mom cry in store. They insinuated that it was fake, even though we had literally the original box receipt, everything from when she had bought it. It wasn't fun. So after their horrible customer service, after trying to contact corporate and them being just complete dicks, I was done with the brand.
Classic Chanel. I feel ya. They can be such a doozy.
And then it wasn't long after that they stopped repairing vintage Chanel. So I'm going to guess that this had happened many times before.
I mean, now the system has changed, you know. Now they have this 5-year warranty, this chip program. Your bag is in their system. You get an email with a link so that you see your bag in their system. You see the clock ticking as the warranty expire, you know, the 5 years. It tells you what bag you have, where you bought it, when you bought it. Like, the system has changed a lot. And now they started this new system where they guarantee you also repairing and spa of the classic bags in black leather. So you could take, even from the 90s, a bag that you didn't buy in that boutique, but you got it vintage. They will still take it in. You will pay to get it spa'd and repaired, but they will take it in. Now, whether or not some Oompa Loompa is sitting in Paris, sees the bag and says it's fake, even though it's not, what can we do? You know, it's up to them, at their discretion. But
Is it only the black leather? They won't do any other materials?
So when it comes to vintage, they will expand this service. They just started it this year. So they began with the blacks, and then they're going to go, you know, they're going to add more colors. They're going to add more materials as they're, I guess they're kind of opening an extra service just for that. So I think they're opening like an atelier or offices, an extra department just for that. So it's going to take them, that's what the essay told me, that they're going to expand this service to more colors and more materials. But for now, it's just for the classics in black.
Okay.
Except for the new ones. If you buy a new bag, no matter what color material it is, you get the 5-year warranty. That's a different story. We're talking just about vintage now.
But only 5 years?
On a new bag, only 5 years. Yeah. Well, it used to be only 2 or only 1 in some countries. Now it's 5.
Oh. Well, that's awful.
Well, how much does Louis give?
They don't give you any. If it is deemed defective, then they will take it back and give you a credit or replace your bag. But otherwise, there's not really a warranty for LV bags.
So basically, if in 3 years' time you go there and like, hey, the leather, I don't know, the vaqueta leather is a bit busted on my Speedy, they're going to be like, yeah, we can replace it. We got to pay.
Yeah.
But what if you come in 6 months after buying the bag and say, vaqueta busted, will you then have to pay?
It depends on what's actually happened. They'll take a look at it, and if they deem it defective, they'll give you a new bag or a credit towards whatever you want.
Do you still have the old Chanel bag from your mom?
My mother has it.
Your mom has it, so you could try taking it to Chanel again.
Oh, go through another awful experience?
Well,
That
is it a
sounds wonderful.
classic black?
No, it's suede, I believe, and it's brown.
Ah, difficult. We'll have to do it together. When we meet up, I'll take you to Chanel, and I'm gonna, and they will listen. Trust you me, because I'm not nice.
Oh.
I am not nice, because I'm also fed up with their chirpy, crappy disposition. You know, I am not nice. When nobody offends my Foxy, I'm gonna take that bag, take it to the counter, and be like, "What gives?" Oh, we got a super chat. Saya sending a Frozen Luxury sent us a super chat.
$9.99 super chat from Frozen
What
Luxury.
Foxy? Oh,
What's
I've been
Foxy's
to
favorite
Chanel
Halloween
before, like,
movie?
afterwards, and I've always just received, like, the shittiest service. Like, they are so snotty.
yeah, they are. I know.
I can walk in there with a 15,000 ostrich bag, whatever, and they won't give me the fucking time of day. And I was like, well, that's great.
Yeah, but they're changing their attitude because they're not selling as well anymore because of the lockdown. But yeah, it takes a village. Listen, Saya's asking, what's Foxy's favorite Halloween movie?
Oh, shit. Why do you hate, Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas?
Okay, now we know Foxy's a Disney fan.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So kind of the sweet Halloween movies. You like the, Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas. Those are not the scary slasher versions.
Oh, don't worry. I'm down for Mike Myers, too.
Yeah, good. Me too, always. Chanel in Paris told me, says Bim Black, my white leather bag can't be repaired. Apparently pen marks are not removable. They didn't even ask how old it is. Tim Park says, yeah, go with Foxy to Chanel and film that experience. Oh, Apples 107 says, Louis Vuitton couldn't fix the melting handles on my Neverfull, so they gave me a credit of current value towards only a bag. Well, that's not bad. But I had to surrender the old bag.
More money, right?
Well, no, they gave me a credit of current value.
So she would have gotten more money if it was current value if she bought it, say, a couple of years ago.
Right, but she had to surrender the bag. She had to give away the defect bag, and then she would get the new Neverfull. She wouldn't have to pay anything on top.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, no. Aw, Sharon Cole says, I love both of those movies because I'm a scaredy cat with horror. Have we seen Squid Game? Tim Park asks. I haven't.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've been seeing all the memes and all the TikToks on it.
So we should watch it, huh?
Apparently, it's very good.
I'm going to give it a go then. I'm going to watch it. Dacob will ensure Foxy gets treated like she deserves at Chanel. I know it. Sorry to hear you've been snubbed, Foxy. You don't deserve that, says Paige D.
Oh, I'm kind of used to it.
No, Foxy. Don't let them make you get used to that, you know?
Hey, sometimes in Louis, and sometimes I get really crappy service in Louis.
Oh, I see.
Like, I just went to 3 different Louis Vuittons, and I got 3 very different experiences.
Yeah.
It was quite intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, it's about also being lucky, you know, getting the sales associate in that moment that is in a good mood rather than in a moody mood. You never know. You know, you never know. I mean...
Oh, it's also getting the managers in a good mood, or if you just find out if they hate you.
Yeah. Ugh. The managers is always an issue, because if you be beefing with the manager, no invitations anymore, no freebies in it, no nothing. Then they're just gonna snob you like there's no tomorrow. I've been there.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Oh, Andrea says, my 2 new Louis Vuittons had paper tags that said made in USA, but the leather tags on the bags said made in France.
What?
Wow.
Someone screwed up.
Wow. Shop Queen says it's all about finding an amazing essay. Okay, so but Andrea Myers, spelled just like Michael Myers, she's my Andrea. My 2 new Louis Vuittons had paper tags that said made in USA, but the leather tags on the bag said made in France. How is that possible, Foxy?
Somebody put them in, made a mistake. Someone was not paying attention.
Caroline Freeman asks, could you please ask Foxy what she thinks about a drop kit pouch or dop kit pouch?
I love the watercolor one. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And there's lots of room in it. If I was going to get another pouch for my makeup, that's probably what I'd get.
No, well, there you got your answer. So basically, you're in love with it.
I like it, except for the fact that it's white, and I know that I will mess up that white over time so badly.
Yeah, white is
gorgeous.
Yeah, me too. I would. Andrea says purchase both of those bags that had the Made in USA tag, paper inside. Purchase both of them online, on the Louis Vuitton website.
So it was the warehouse that screwed up.
Angela Kier says, thank goodness all sales associate and CAs here are very polite, nice and accommodating, never met a bad one. But Angela Kier, you're in Japan, right? There's a whole different culture of
Japan's
education and politeness.
very different from the USA and Europe and other places.
Oh my God, Gwen says, my new Louis bag, they sewed the inside tab upside down. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
There's that quality going down.
Wow. Carolyn says, thank you very much. Tom says, Louis Vuitton replaced my pochette matisse and reverse mono 2 times when they were having issues with the edging peeling off. Wow.
Yeah, that is like one of the bags that I hate most because of all the glazing issues, the cracking issues. That bag just has issues.
Yeah.
If I was going to get a matisse, I would only buy it in emprunt.
Oh, that's good to know, you guys. You heard it here from Foxy. If you're going to get a poche matisse or pochette matisse, no, it's a poche matisse, right? Get it in emprunt leather. Or is it, it's in leather, right?
Yeah, it's leather. I wouldn't buy it in the canvas. It's just not worth it. It's going to have issues down the line from that flap just opening and closing all the time.
Yeah. And I have one last question for you, Foxy, before I let you go. Do you think that there will be another price increase before Christmas?
Like a major price increase? No. I think there'll be one more, but it's just going to be on like fashion jewelry or something like that.
Okay, so it's not going to be like a price
increase. What they just did.
On monograms again, or leathers.
No.
Or some SLGs.
Basically, we're seeing at least 2 to 3 price increases a year, but it's usually to increase everything overall. And they just do it in waves. Anything that didn't get increased on the first wave will get increased on the second wave, so forth.
Okay, so basically what is left over is clothing for now that might get a price increase towards the end of the year.
I believe that one already got a price increase, if if I remember correctly, but there's so many dang price increases over the last couple of years.
But what did you say you think is going to get a price increase again before Christmas?
Fashion jewelry.
Oh, okay, fashion jewelry. Okay. So costume jewelry
should have been increased. Also, made to order should have been increased this time also.
Made to order is already super expensive. Like, what is there to increase? Like, instead of $180,000 for the little truce travel thing, now it's $250,000.
Pretty much.
Oh, fabulous, darling. Oh, and I'm going to end it on a cliffhanger note, you guys. Guess who went to Louis? I have a huge bag here. Just saying, you guys. Stay tuned for an unboxing. Oh my God. Thanks to you, actually. Before the price increase, Foxy, I managed to get stuff. I mean, because you warned me about the price increase last time. And I popped into Louis now, and we got this little cliffhanger. We're going to share the information with you in the next video. What it is and how it is. I hope it's good. I don't know how it is. I just know what it is. We have to still unbox
now
it.
I want to know what you bought.
Oh, well, that's easy. You just got to stay tuned and watch the next segment, which I'm going to film next.
Oh, okay.
So, Foxy, thank you so much for letting us know about the price increase details, your thoughts on the price increase, and thank you so much for answering some of the questions from our co-chatters in the chats. Always such an honor and pleasure to have you with us here in the chats and in the live stream. So I hope I get to talk to you soon again.
Anytime you want, darling.
All right, sweetie. Have a wonderful weekend and stay tuned to see what she hath to unbox for Halloween.
Ooh.
No, it's nothing to do with Halloween, but anyway. There's a story behind it, though, and an interesting one, and I'm going to share it with the world.
Well, I'm going to have to stay tuned then.
Yep, yeah, I'm going to film it right after this one. So, and for those of you who watch the video later on, you can watch this video after I filmed it. Also, be sure to click in the description box up above. I will post a link to the unboxing video as well, right after I've actually published it to YouTube. So as you see, as I'm talking, I'm filming now, but I got to think ahead of time. We're traveling through time when we do live streams, literally. If you know, you know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow FOXYLV, all spelled together, FOXYLV, on Instagram, and also FOXYLV Den, or FOXYLV's Den.
FOXYLV Den.
FOXYLV Den on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel too if you want to, and thumb up this video. And Foxy, thank you so much, my dear, for joining the conversation. And any last words on your end?
Just start buying before the next price increase, because we know another one's coming.
You heard it here first. Foxy told you, start buying now before the next price increase, because you know it's coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Mwah.